Discipline. It's a word that gets thrown around like it's the secret ingredient to success. But is it really? When I hear the word discipline, I think of soldiers. They're trained to follow orders, to act without hesitation, because their lives depend on it. Discipline is essential for them. But let's be honest, it goes against human nature. We're not naturally wired to thrive under strict orders. So why is discipline so glorified for the rest of us? I'm here to challenge that idea. Discipline isn't the cornerstone of success. It's the crutch we use when we don't actually enjoy what we're doing, and I'll prove it to you. Back in my late mining days, I had to be disciplined, because if I wasn't, I might not get to go home at the end of my shift. Or even worse, if I hurt someone, they might not get to go home to their family. So I had to stay disciplined. But that wasn't always the case. In the early days, I loved what I did. It was a happy time for me to be at work. I didn't see it as being disciplined. It just felt natural because I was connected to what I was doing. But when things started changing, discipline was what I relied on to push through. The difference is, when you love what you do, discipline fades. It's not about forcing yourself to act. It's about doing something because you want to do it. Here's the hard truth. If you're dragging yourself to work only because you're getting paid or hitting the gym just to look good, then let's be honest, you don't love those things. And that's okay, but you don't need to sugarcoat it by saying you love what you do when you clearly don't. You clearly love the results. That's why you must stay disciplined. That's when discipline comes in. It's the band-aid we slap on it when we're not connected to what we're doing. Have you ever read a story or know somebody who has said this? A year ago today, I walked away from my soul-crushing finances job after almost 20 years at the same company. The burnout was massive. Yet other people can work for 20 years in the same company doing the same job and say every day felt like their first day at work. Can you see the difference between the two? Because most successful people rarely talk about discipline. Instead, they talk about passion, love, and the joy of the process. They push through challenges, not because they have to, because they're so deeply in love with what they're doing that quitting isn't even an option. When you're truly passionate about something, discipline melts away. It's no longer about forcing yourself to take action. You're excited to do it. You wake up energized, ready to dive in. And that's how I feel now. I love waking up and working on my projects, brainstorming new video ideas or writing a script, just like this one. Even when I'm stuck, I enjoy finding inspiration to spark the next idea. The process itself brings me joy. Contrast that with my later mining days. I dreaded the alarm clock because I was focusing on everything I hated about my job. Maybe if I had a shift in my mindset back then, I could have found joy in the things I did like. But I didn't. Instead, I relied on grind and discipline to get me through it. You don't need to eat the frog first thing in the morning. You don't need to force yourself to do anything. What you need is a shift in perspective. Start by finding one thing you enjoy about what you're doing. Now let's take going to the gym as an example. We already know you like the results, so that's a great start. But let's build on that. Maybe you love the music that they play, or the energy of the people around you who are also working out. If you focused on these positive aspects, soon you won't need discipline to go. You will want to go. Now, if you apply this to every area of your life, if you find the joy in the journey, not just the results, when you're driven by love and passion, discipline becomes irrelevant. People will call you disciplined, but you'll know the truth. You're just doing what you love. So here's the takeaway. Discipline is only necessary when you don't love what you're doing. But when you're truly connected to your passion, discipline takes a back seat. It's not about forcing yourself to act. It's about being so in love with the process that actions become second nature. The next time someone tells you that discipline is the key to success, remember this. Success isn't built on discipline. It's built on passion, love, and the joy of the journey. So what are you waiting for? Find what you love and let that be your driving force. If you found this message helpful, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.